Hello, my name is Alyssa Casaus, and this is my professional dispositions video for class SEC 502, Professor Amanda Errington, Grand Canyon University. A teacher's role is a crucial part of the learning environment. It's important because it builds positive social interaction. It helps create active engagement and enhances self-motivation for students in that classroom. According to the National Center on Safe Supportive Learning Environments, students are more likely to connect to their school environment if they have a positive and strong connection with the teacher. So after building trust, teachers can plan and improve student success because they are able to evaluate those students' needs more accessibly because the student feels comfortable and allowing the teacher to have that connection and bond with them. A professional disposition of learners I possess is reflection. I have only been teaching for about 4 years, and I still like to reflect a lot on methods that I use in the classroom. I actively seek feedback from my grade level team, content specialists, and my supervisors, so that way I can help support student learning to my better abilities. Just like students, not all students learn the same, and it's the same with teachers. We don't all teach or learn the same ways as well. So it's important to get that feedback from other educators in different areas of education so that way I can improve my skills in the classroom. When I'm able to monitor what I'm doing in the classroom, I can adjust things that need more improvement, and I can implement those new strategies that I've learned from others. A disposition that I need to work on is professional conduct. I tend to be more introverted and quiet. So because of this, I limit my interactions with different colleagues or families of those students. I'm very professional with building connections with students, but building those connections with other educators and those students' families is where I struggle because I don't always have the confidence when engaging with other adults regarding sensitive information or things that I may not be sure about or things that I need to get more clarification on. I don't always have that confidence. And another aspect that I need to improve on is once I've become comfortable with a certain colleague, I don't want to attend any professional development unless they're in the same class as well. And that can limit my growth as an educator if I'm only doing professional developments that other teachers that I'm comfortable with are doing. Furthermore, personal biases can impact students with different learning needs. According to an online article called Understanding Teacher Biases, teachers fall into two different categories, and that's explicit, which is they are knowingly engaging in biased behavior, and implicit biased behavior, which is they're unaware of that they're placing bias onto a student. So, for example, for myself, I have found myself to hear that other people have a difficult student that's going to be coming into my class for the following school year. So then I have found myself saying like, oh gosh, well, I don't want the student because they have behavior problems. And that is a type of bias that I'm placing, unfortunately, on that child. In order to grow and to come out of bias, to overcome bias, we need to learn about students and colleagues by building connections. We build equal learning opportunities of all academic growth, and we make all learning materials culturally responsive and relevant. To limit bias from happening, the first step is to be aware that you're unfortunately placing bias onto that student or that colleague. Once you are aware of that, then you can build a connection so that way you can limit the amount of bias that's being placed in that learning environment.